Oh, my stupid thing's over there. Okay. You know what? I've always prided myself on being a little objective, and yet I've caught myself, you know, God, I gotta stop saying that. You know, ugh. Anyway, I've caught myself in a pattern. I'll come out and I'll say, you know, I'll say, oh, I support conservative this and this and that and this. And then to take the edge off it, or the fallback position, and I noticed a lot of people who claim to have mixed politics like to fall back on fallback positions. That's another issue. But no, really. I mean, I talk about being objective and not being disingenuous. So, to try something new, because I said I was getting into a pattern, you know, is that I've always done this, is that I'll play the conservative villain and then I'll moderate it back out. You know, I'll be like, oh, well, you know, this and this and that. I'll do my fallback position as a left-leaning moderate. What's that word? You know, primarily in economics, and then equate that with class issues, and ultimately civil rights in a class issue sort of argument. You know. But what I wanted to talk about is that I want to flip it up. I've been arguing this way since I've been on message boards and everything else, and I just can't see arguing to conservatives because that's my primary go-to. And whenever a conservative argues with me, I'm just like, I'll just be like, yeah, all right, I'm gonna say, but really there I am like, yeah, and honestly, it's kind of where I go to. I would be a complete conservative. Well, I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't. Maybe if I was rich and who knows, maybe I would. I've always felt my conscientiousness always centered around my own issues, so to speak. Just be fair. I don't care. It's YouTube. Just YouTube. Yeah. Damn it. That's why I'm saying this, because I'm going to break myself of that stupid habit. Someone made me nervous and I started saying that, and I didn't say that for a long time. Thanks, tattoo guy. I really appreciate that, So, the point is not to have a mental breakdown on camera, although it might be tempting if I actually would get some views. PayPal. But, say it with me, what I'm going to try to do, 4 minutes into the fracking video, is to try to put some of my left-leaning ideas first. Because I always come at it like the dark cow kind of Seth Lord, comic book, sci-fi, BS bullshit kind of thing. Even though I am a futurist. And I'm going to change that right now. I'm going to go on and I'm going to talk about 5 minutes in empowerment and entitlement. Because I am sick to death of hearing about fiscal conservatism. That is the biggest line of BS, right along with its libertarian frigging social progressiveness. Let's take all the benefits away in the social safety net and have a supply side economics, but yet let's let everyone have complete right over their own body because it's their responsibility. No, I mean, where does sanity fit in that view? And I mean literally psychological health. How are you responsible when you're intoxicated or we're dealing with physical and mental health issues? I won't say who, but I was very shocked to read in a comment by somebody else that someone who I thought was the pillar of stability actually took medication for mental health issues. What? Whoa! I mean, I know a few other people that are drunks on prescription drugs and must be doing some kind of recreationals or just friggin' alcoholics. You know who you are. But the point is that that's why I feel that fiscal conservatism can't downplay itself, can't lower the economics so low that it can make everything affordable for everyone without a safety net, a natural safety net. Because even if you took out all the costs of regulations and bureaucracy and everything else and relied off natural charity, which would be religious, by the way, because only they seem to have a vested interest in it. No one who's economically trying to make a profit-based industry has any profit incentive to make something from charity. You're better off just letting the die-off happen. Darwinian survival of the fittest. And keep that among your key producers of people you think are most likely, or dependence upon people that you seek favor and or endorsement from. And do you really want to live in that kind of world? Now, on the other hand, I'm completely convinced that there is some libertarian logic to some of the criticisms of Keynesian and other economic liberalism in extremes, because you can't have a collectivist communal state either. That's why communism fails, because it all spreads to the middle and everything implodes into the center. One's a tower, the other one's an implosion, one's an explosion, so to speak, of funding, and therefore you get a monopoly in a centralist aspect again. Or you get divisions without unification of a social consensus and end up with individual mini-statist systems. I really gotta learn these terms better and stuff. Doink, doink, doink. There, that's why you shouldn't have friggin' that.